Hey guys, this is Alfred back with another video, and first of all, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. By the time you be watching this video, it's not Christmas, but it is still around that time, so I hope you guys are having a good holiday right now. And in today's video, I just want to talk about the version 2.7 tier list for Honkai Star Rail. So now that we have Fugue in the meta, I just want to talk about roughly what has changed in the tier list. I won't go very in-depth for each character, so if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. But in this video, I just want to talk about what are some changes in the tier list, what has the meta really look like. This is what the meta is going to look like before 3.0. 3.0 will introduce the remembrance character, so that will definitely shake up the meta. But for now, if you're looking for how the characters stand and whether you should be thinking of pulling certain characters, hopefully this video will give you a good insight of that. And with all that said, let's begin with this video. Let's talk about the two new characters who have joined the roster. First of all, Sunday. He is a character that buffs summons. Right now, there are only 3 characters with summons, which is Lingsha, Jingyuan, and Topaz. All these characters are definitely in the S plus and S tier, as you can see right now. And one of the bigger changes is Jingyuan. Initially, he's a really bad character because of how slow his summons fare in most of the game modes. But right now, with the tons of enemies with lightning weakness and the incentive to run AoE teams, if you look at the roster right now we have, even in MOC, Jingyuan's usage has definitely skyrocketed. Without Sunday, he can still probably perform not too bad, but Sunday really makes the clears more efficient and makes it much easier, which is why Jingyuan is in S tier. We'll see how he fares in the future when there are lesser AoE, but right now Jingyuan is definitely at S tier. Fugue as well, she is a break support slash sub DPS who can literally do both damage and amplify damage herself, and break teams are still in a decent spot. I'm going to talk about Firefly and Rappa in a second, but nonetheless, Fugue is still really strong. She is a replacement to HMC, which most probably will change paths in the future. We'll see about that, but right now break teams are still in a very fantastic spot, so this is why she is in S tier. You can argue for her to be in S plus tier, and if you put her there too, I don't think I should fault you. All right, let's talk about Firefly and Rappa. I think the biggest change right now we have is Rappa. Rappa can easily clear all 3 endgame modes, which is the Apocalyptic Shadow, Pure Fiction, and MOC. Previously, she is only dominant in the Pure Fiction and sometimes the Apocalyptic Shadow, where there is AoE. But right now, if you look at the MOC floor 12, there is one stage, the second half, which you can easily use Rappa in clear as well. So because she can be used in all 3 game modes, Rappa is definitely one of the strongest characters you can have right now, and all Rappa players and all Rappa havers should be rejoicing. And with the release of Fugue as well, Fugue can easily replace the HMC and the Rappa team and increase the Rappa's break damage even more and just increase her damage overall. So this is why I feel like Rappa is definitely in the S plus tier. Nonetheless, you should not exclude Firefly. Firefly is still fantastic. Firefly definitely does more single target damage than Rappa. So in single target game modes like the Apocalyptic Shadow and even MOC, Firefly can still do more damage. But I'm just saying that Rappa right now is just in a fantastic spot based on how the enemies are laid out for the 3 endgame modes, which is why she is on top on S plus tier. Definitely when the enemies change, her tier ranking will also vary and change accordingly. So we'll see how that happens in version 3.0. Another change as well, I did put Xingqiu in C tier. Usually you'll see the 3 musketeers of destruction, but right now because of the lack of ice weak enemies and the efficiency of Xingqiu in this matter, this is the reason why I dropped her to C tier. The next change I want to talk about is Acheron. I used to put Acheron in S plus tier, however right now I don't think she is as strong as the characters in S plus tier. If you look at that, Fei Xiao, Rappa, and Firefly, these are 3 powerhouses in each of their field, and I don't think Acheron can clear as well as the 3 of them at E0. So if you have E2 Acheron, she's definitely S plus tier. Because right now with the amount of investment you need in Acheron and her teams itself, I don't think she is in S plus tier. However, she is still a powerful DPS. Don't get me wrong, she is super flexible, the fact that she can break any weakness, but in that regard she isn't as strong as the 3 powerhouse. That's why I did bump her down to top of S tier. One last character I want to talk about is Argenti. Argenti right now, even in his best game mode, which is the Pure Fiction, there isn't an incentive to play a character who can do physical damage. So this is why he is at the bottom of S tier. I didn't drop him to A tier though, because he is still very strong in that regard, and she can still be played in the Apocalyptic Shadow. But unfortunately, with the roster of enemies right now, he isn't as strong as Rappa, who is the counterpart of AoE. So because of that, he is at the bottom of S tier. So with all that said, thank you guys for watching this video. I know this video is rather short compared to the other tier lists, but I hope this video will help you in gauging how strong your account is and whether or not you should pull certain characters. Like I said, I did not go through every single character, so if you have any questions, please feel free to comment down below. I will be updating this tier list every single time a new endgame mode happens on my Twitter, so you can go check that out. But if you like videos like this, please do leave a like. It shows me I should do more. Comment down below what do you think of this tier list, what characters you should change, and once again, if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. I'll try my best to answer to the best of my ability. And finally, to subscribe. We'll be doing more videos like this every time there is a new update. With that, I will see you guys next time. Peace.